Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, I'm Liliana, and in today's video it's another beautiful sugar flower with absolutely no wiring involved. So you guys liked my previous videos so much, so I decided to show you another type of flower that you can do with no wires. If you guys want to see how I made this beautiful fondant lily, we'll keep on watching. So this is how I made this beautiful lily. So very simple to make. You're going to use these cutters. By the way, all the material that I'm using in my video will be in my description box down below. The links will be there. So if ever you're interested, you can go ahead and look at that. So they come in 2 different sizes. You obviously need both. So you're gonna cut 3 pieces of each. But before you do that, it's always important to prepare your fondant. When I say preparing my fondant, is I always add some tylose to my fondant. And what tylose does, basically, it's a powder shape. You add it to your fondant and then you knead until everything is integrated. And what that does is that it speeds up the process of drying. So if you need a piece or a flower or a cake topper, like earlier than normal, then you can add that, and it kind of replaces the gum paste. Basically, that's how they do gum paste, but you can either use gum paste already made, but it's kind of expensive. So if you buy the tylose in powder and just add it to your fondant, it comes in a like, not a jar, but it comes in like in a decent side packet. So you can just add it to your fondant and then you can keep it for your other projects. So that's for that. So once you cut your pieces, and you don't want it to be too thin or too thick, you just want a really nice size. So once you have your leaves, and then you're going to just create the imprint. I'm using a Wilton mat, but you can use any mat that you have, or even use a toothpick and just create lines. That would work also. And then what you're going to do is basically glue all your leaves to a round fondant piece. So now what I do is that I use the ones that are the smallest ones, and I create the letter Y. So I put one like this, and one at the bottom, obviously, to my round fondant piece. And then I add the bigger ones in the middle of each. So like that, you get the small ones, and then these ones, like almost like crisscrossing, but they're gonna be in the middle. See, does that make sense? Small, small, and then big, big, big. So, and then you're gonna just glue it with a little bit of water. And then for the middle, it's really important that you create a hole, and you can do that by using a toothpick. And then just let it set on a little piece of parchment, not parchment paper, but aluminum foil, and just let it dry for, I would say, at least 48 hours so that your flower becomes really hard. So once your flower has hardened, you can go ahead and then just paint it. I use some powder dust, but just make sure whatever powder that you're using is edible and non-toxic, because there's a lot of shimmers out there. There's a lot of vibrant colors also, but they're toxic. So make sure on your label it says non-toxic. So you just simply use a clean brush, and then you're just going to basically just paint the middle part of your flower, leaving the rest like white, so that it creates like an ombre effect. And then I did the middle part green, and I added a little bit of yellow just to make it like more like a depth to the flower. And then for the little dots, I simply took gel food coloring in black, and then I simply used a small brush, and then I just created little dots, and that was it for that. Now for the middle part, for the stamen, what I did is that I used these, and then I found them too pale, so I went ahead and then just paint them in black. I would highly suggest you paint it before you glue it to your flower, but yeah. So I painted in black, and then what I did is that I attached this to a toothpick using flower tape, and then it kind of created like a stick, and then I just place it in the middle of my flower, and then I attached that with another round fondant piece that I glued with a little bit of water, and that was it. So super simple to make, no wiring involved, and you have yourself a beautiful flower. So you're very welcome. And by the way, I'm noticing that you guys like these kinds of videos so much. I've done numerous others videos that I've done like years back. They're still up, so you can go ahead and look at that. I show how to do carnations, I show how to do a calla lily. I also show how to do orchids, so with no wiring, except for I think the carnation has a wire, but there's nothing complicated about it. So if you guys are interested, just go ahead and look at that. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell button so you get notified of all the videos that I put up. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.